Alright, look at what I got in front of me. Look at this. It's beautiful and it's also gigantic. Holy moly, look at this. Look at my hand. Look at this. Let me see. Alright, for comparison, I got the Xbox Series X here. Look at that. There's about 3 inches this way and then 4 inches here. And I also get the Series S, about 4 inches and 5 inches. What do you say we open it up? I'm just too excited. I'm so pumped about this. Let's go. Alright, let's open it up. Here we are. Ooh. What we got here? This one's got your power cord, a DualSense controller. Alright, some documentations. Who cares? Got a HDMI cord. The console stand looks really nice actually. Ooh, there's a nice texture to it. And then there are these grippy pads here too. And here's the main event. You know, I gotta say, like, this looks kind of tacky, isn't it? These are like 8 cartons, you know? But presentation doesn't really matter, right? It's what the console does and the games, that's what matters. Alright, let's take it out. Holy moly, it's heavy. Here we are. Ooh, yes. Get out of here. Alright, look at this. So it's kind of curved this way. Look at that, there's a PS logo here. Yeah, it feels nice, it's matte. The plastic on here is actually different than the plastic on the controller. This is very smooth. You know, I really actually love the design of this, right? It kind of reminds me of the 360, but this is a little more, I don't know, alien looking, a little more futuristic, right? Okay, the back here is just blank. There's nothing on this, very minimal. We got the power supply here, HDMI, Ethernet port, 2 more USB-A ports. I think this is a Kensington lock. As you can see here, there's some more vents here to get the air out. In contrast to the white plastic here that's matte, this is actually glossy black plastic all the way around. I like it. I like the two-tone look of it. Ooh, it's nice. But I do have to say, this thing is gigantic and heavy. I'm tired. What do you say we plug it in and give it a go? Okay, so when you first turn on your PS5, you're gonna need this update right here as a day 1 update. You're gonna also need to update the wireless controller as well. Oh yes, welcome to PS5. Let's go, let's go. Alright, here's how the dashboard looks like. Welcome to next gen. We've got a few fighting games here downloaded, but I want to check out Astro's Playroom because I want to check out the haptic feedback and the triggers. Oh, wow, you feel it. You see that? There's resistance here and then you press down. Same thing here. That's really nice. Motion sensor. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. They really make you feel like you're special, you know, when you get the PS5. Whee! Whoa. Hello. Oh, hey, it's the PS1. As your character walks, there are haptics on each of the steps that you take. You feel it in your hand. It's very slight. Okay, let's go here. Wow. The haptic feedback is pretty impressive. The graphics is bright and colorful. It's pretty. This must be some sort of reference to some game that I don't know about. Wow. So you see those birds just flew by, you really feel it, like going from here to here on both sides, right? The haptic feedback just kind of runs down this way. It's really cool. Oh man, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can really feel the wood. Each step that you take, there's a little flick of the haptic feedback. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. If only the Xbox controller has this kind of rumble, oh, that'd be fantastic. Oh, I see. That's cool. This part, so you climb up here and you press the trigger, you see there's resistance here, right? There's resistance, right? And I have to press it down to grab onto that little ledge. See that? There's resistance. Grab. Oh shit! Yeah, Sony did an amazing job with the haptic feedback and also the triggers too. It's fantastic. Ooh, yes. Yeah, and the trigger themselves actually have rumbles too, kind of like on the Xbox One controller. This area right here, you really feel like it's really windy, right? The whole controller is shaking like crazy right now. Right now, if somehow they're able to do like resistive or force feedback on the stick too, maybe for the PS6, oh, that would be awesome. Alright, you get over here and then it start raining a little bit. Okay, so the way this game implements rain is, right, you feel little clicks. Kind of like on your cell phone, you know what I mean? But it's continuous and it's random. It runs from this part of the controller down all the way here, and then also on the same side here. It's just random clicks all over the place. It's so cool. Alright, as it rains harder, those clicks become faster and faster. Okay, now it's hailing actually, it's not just raining. The little clicks has gotten a lot stronger and faster. It really does add a lot of immersion to the game. I feel like I'm gonna run and hide. It's hailing. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, so as I'm spinning, the rumble spins as well. It kind of goes round and round and round. That is super cool. Oh man, that's cool. Okay, so I'm walking on the clouds here and the rumble becomes thicker and softer. So it's not as sharp as when it's raining. The whole controller is rumbling in uniform versus just random clicks. Man, that is cool. You're gonna just have to feel this when you get the system. Yeah, the feeling that you get walking on the regular surface versus the cloud, it's just completely different. Wow. What's this? Oh, you're a ball. Oh, wow. So we are on a rocky area here and you really feel it. You can feel all the bumps as your ball is rolling around. When you roll around the mud, or the haptic feedbacks becomes heavier. Oh man, that's crazy. You really do feel the surface that you're on. That's super cool. Yeah, you know, you hear so much about the controller and the haptic feedback and also the triggers, but you don't really know what is it like until you actually use it. There are minute little details like all over the controllers that you can feel. From just a little touch to something that's really strong to the explosions, there's a large degree of different types of rumble that you can feel with this controller. It's pretty amazing, I have to say. You just have to feel it. And I did a test on the triggers for the PC, but you don't get to feel the haptic rumble or the haptic feedback. I would argue that's actually cooler and more practical. I know there's some concerns about this thing may break, but the haptic feedback alone I think is a killer feature. Alright, we're hopping into my favorite game, Dead or Alive 6. Let's see if we can get some match going with some random strangers here. Decisive fight. Let's go. We got a Wi-Fi warrior here. In terms of the controller, it's pretty solid. I still prefer the Xbox Series controller because it's more tactile, but this is not bad. What you do get with this that you don't get with this is some excitement in terms of the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers. Those are features that I feel are more next gen, if you will, because they're new. But to be honest with you, I don't think you can go wrong with either of the controllers. Very, very solid. So now I have both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X consoles. I'm going to be doing some input lags for the system themselves in the near future, so stay tuned, look out for that. Other than that, thanks for checking out the video and have a good one.